Sup guys, it's Kosh, and today we will do the beginner's guide for Lower Decks Star Trek, the small mobile incremental idle game, which I don't know if you like or not, but it's here, so we wanna do it. And I've played it for about a few days, so I learned a few things that I wanna share with you, so you will progress faster and better and will be more efficient. So guys, let's start with the main game and the tips that I have for this one, and we will move on to the events after that. So I've been playing it for a few days and I want to notice a few things. Sometimes you won't have all your areas, all your buildings available in each mission. So for example, for this one, we don't have the Genesis planet, so it's out, and if you invested a lot in one single building, you might regret it. Second thing that I want to tell you, the advice straight away, is to, of course, get the crates, chests when they're available as soon as possible. Take part in the events when you can, and automate everything that you can. And if you need to prioritize things, like for me, it's always about prioritizing because I'm a free-to-play, so I can't buy packs. It will be unfair. I would prioritize the highest tier building that I can achieve. For me, it will be like this. This building, we got the right personnel, so we're lucky. But I have a feeling, I'm not sure about it, but I have a bad feeling that as you progress the game, you will have to increase the levels of your characters to boost the automation. So for example, for this one, we need level 2 build-ups right now. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong though. So if you don't need level 3 build-ups later on to automate the warp core, it's good, and I want to know about that. If you really need to, like most of those games are like that, where you need to level up those characters consistently, and since you won't get enough resources, you will be stuck without the automation. That will be really, really bad. So yes, prioritize the buildings and the personnel of the buildings that you need. And I would advise to focus on the personnel first, because that will allow you to automate the buildings and get passive income without actually collecting it manually all the time, because it's not what we want from the idle game, right? Alright, that's the first tip, or first bunch of tips. Another thing that I want to tell you about are the tasks that are at the top of your screen, which you want to complete to go to the next episode. You want to do them strategically, and you want to do the upgrades strategically. You don't want to upgrade them non-stop. So for example, like right now we can get the holo crew for Borg Cube. Let's do that. So before collecting the chip and doing upgrade to simulations, try to do the rest of them and save your resources for the area where you're stuck. Okay, now we got to collect merit points. I think we should be able to do that, specifically if we will upgrade our latest building, because it should give us the really, really high income. As you can see, like 2 trillion against whatever everyone else have, and that's a good income right here. Your progress might be slow, guys, in this game, because it's a truly idle game where you gotta log in once in a while or just leave it running or something like that. But it's not it. Where is my event? Next event in 2 hours. Oh my god, I can show it to you right now. Rip. Well, I'll show it to you when it will be live. For now, let's finish this part. Maybe I'll make a separate video on the event then, whatever. For the personnel, you want to focus on the guys that are helping your buildings to be automated. So you really want to get the guys who are automating the production buildings. After that, I would advise focusing on the building that's giving you, on the people who are giving you flat bonuses to overall income, like this one, because those are pretty cool. They are useful throughout the whole game, and you will get those multipliers for a long time, so it's a good idea to have those guys upgraded. So usually the common guys are being used as the personnel for your production buildings. Uncommon is additional personnel for those buildings. I don't know how they are related to the production, but they get a really good multipliers. And yeah, basically that's it for now. The thing is, I wouldn't recommend upgrading the early buildings too much, because they won't ever give you high income. Like, the income they will give you will be okay in the most scenarios, but as you can guess, getting 6 million or 400 million, 600 million, 400 million resources in comparison with 2 trillion is like nothing. sometimes, guys, when you want to get extra dilithium, you might want to watch an ad or two. So you might want to go here and go watch that ad, specifically if you got a quest to get the dilithium. That's the easiest way to do that. So that's kind of fair if you ask me. Now, what to spend, how is it called, Latinum on? Latinum, I would advise guys, to save it up for that epic crate, because it have huge amount of characters and really cool characters. So those guys will boost your overall gains and progression, and I think that would be the best idea. So if you are saving up, save up for the epic crate. I would advise that. You can also go for the gold crates if you want to, but those are the main things you want to go for. You really don't want to go for time skips or the lithium packs, because those are really bad. Unless you're whaling, that's a bad idea. Same goes usually for buying the chips of the personnel. Only in case if your personnel will be required level to automate, you might want to spend a little bit of those dilithium to buy them. In other case, you will be always low on dilithium, because like for me, I can do so many upgrades, but I don't have resources to do that. So yeah, it's kind of painful, you know. Yeah, I want to check something really fast. So this one requires build ups level 2 and costs 200 million. If we'll get to the next mission, will it be enough for us? Let's upgrade to simulations. So we will do the upgrade of this simulation, the cheapest ones, and it's the latest one, so it will give us even more income that will help to get us the goal that we need to. Anything else that's cheap? Not really. So let's invest in that one again. Do we have enough resources? Yes, we do. We do another upgrade, and the boost we have here is that time boost. It's not the gain boost, by the way. So depending on the building, it will be different. So for section 31 ship, it's the time bonus, the time it takes to produce stuff. For this Klingon Ascension rights, it's the gains. For this one, it's the gains. Like for the most buildings, it's the gains, I think, other than the last one. I don't know why. Well, let's get the Klingon gains upgrade as well, because why the hell not? So we will get extra gains and we can finish this quest. Oh yeah, guys, another tip, almost forgot about that one. That seems so natural to me already. You want to upgrade the buildings to their next milestone before finishing the mission, and like overall if you have extra resources, because that will give you the drops of the lithium and the chips. So that will allow you to upgrade more stuff. So if you don't know what to do, you upgrade those things and keep them upgraded, basically. So yeah, you really would like to have those buildings upgraded to the highest level before going on to the next mission. So like for example, for this warp core, usually I would wait to upgrade the other buildings because they are more beneficial. Warp core doesn't have automation for me, so I don't want to upgrade it too much, and the gains aren't that high. But when I upgrade it to the next milestone, it will give the higher production, it will give us some dilithium and some parts of the building. So here, that will allow me to upgrade the building further. So that's a good idea to do this before doing the reset or finishing the moves. Moreover, it might actually help you to progress with the quest, collect 25 chips. So yeah, that's pretty cool. As for the traders that appear here from time to time, guys, I don't think that those deals are usually good for you, because they don't give you that much dilithium, and when you trade for a car, this is usually not the best deal, if you ask me. If you have the different opinion, share it in the comments, because I want to hear that. I'm not sure about that. But all the deals I've seen so far weren't good enough for me. The only situation if I would trade that, if I would have significant amount of the building resource or the character resources that I don't need anymore, so I would send them off. That's the only reason why I would do that. But I'm not sure if it's a good idea ever, so up to you guys. And yeah, guys, basically that's all I can tell you for the Lower Deck Star Trek Beginner's Guide. You want to be patient. That's the main thing, because this game takes a lot of time. For example, for me right now, look at the amount of resources I need, like it's crazy, so I have to wait before we'll collect enough merits to go to the next chapter. Right now, like collecting 500 dilithium is almost impossible, it will take forever. Upgrade 2 characters, I don't have dilithium for that, so I will have to wait. I'll have to check the game a few times a day and that kind of stuff, and that will be enough for me. So yeah, if it's an idle game, take your time, don't rush too much. And guys, I want to hear your opinion on this guide and this game and your tips if you have them down below in the comments down below so other people can see them, and that will help YouTube algorithm to promote the video. Also, while going there, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, because it's a channel for idle incremental games, and if you like those games, you will like the content on this channel for sure. And you might want to also check the pinned comment and the video description for extra links. And yeah, other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Stan Kosh out. Have a good one.